I am just guessing, but I think it's full. Yeah, if you can see that, that's water coming out of the GoPro. There's a lot of pilgrims. Oh!
Like,
subscribe,
click the bell, please.
Thank you. So we're meeting up here to get the boat guys to pick us up, and now we're heading out to the boat supposedly. Breakfast this morning was okay. It was included with the hotel, so it was instant coffee. So I'm still feeling it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So then we're going into the tourism office, and I guess we've dropped the paperwork off here. So after you fill out your little thing there, you come up here and you do the payment counter. So ours was 18 because we only have 2 people, and it's pretty organized. Oh. You brought snorkeling? There's a garbage bag deposit and payment counter. So this is the actual entrance to the island?
Yes, sir.
Or this right?
Yes, sir. This is your entrance to the island.
Okay. And the garbage bag, that's if
you need to return the garbage bag after the tour, usable or not, it's refundable.
Okay. So if we don't put any garbage in, we turn it back in?
The 200 pesos return.
And what if we use the garbage bag full of garbage?
It's also returned to the
Okay, got it.
Well, because it's a program. The garbage, we need all the garbage at the island.
Okay, we pick extra garbage, we get more money? One snorkel they want. So after we pay everything, come over here, we're gonna grab a snorkel, renting one, and then we'll head off to the boat. So heading off to the boat, it's pretty crowded and there's a lot of people out here. So definitely much more busy in the morning than when we came here last night. Okay, so that's like 15 steps to get on the boat, but very organized, I guess. And that's where she lost her sunglasses last night, right off that deck. Shook. That's right, sure. That's where you lost your sunglasses. Okay. Yeah, we're the only 2 people, can sit wherever you want. Yeah. So we are the only 2 people on the boat. So it seems like most people come with a group or a group of people. So they do like a group tour. We came with 2, hoping to get in on a group tour, and they didn't have anything available. So yeah, it's interesting. If you come by yourself, it's kind of weird. I'm not sure how you would swing it.
Steps.
Okay, so we're gonna go walk up 141 steps to go see the the lookout view. Good. Oi. Ah. Thank you. Alright, Apollo dude. Over the boat, King Barracuda. I don't know. Keep walking. Okay.
Yan naman po ma'am yung kuweba po ma'am. Picture taking only po.
Cave. So carved by the waves. It's good. You can, that goes quite a ways back. You can actually stand up in the back. So I can stand up back here. There, not so much. Okay.
Already 1, 2, 3. Lucky 1, 2, smile. Already 1, 2, smile.
Okay.
And pull on my.
What you got, man? Yeah, no, I'm good, man. Thank you. Alright, so a little vendor area, eat food, and we are on our way up the 141. It's not that many. No, you'll be fine. Okay, we're on our way up, about halfway. Not too bad, not too busy. I am just guessing, but I think it's full. They actually were marking the steps. They had the numbers on them, so it was counting down. Of course, these are not. Okay, we're up here taking some pictures now. We're gonna head our way back down before the crowd gets going. There's a group of pictures. Excuse me, excuse me. Hey, yeah, go try it. We're finding little random paths. We're gonna go try it. And you know, the guy said 15 minutes, but we're the only people on the boat, so we can kind of stay here as long or short a time as we want. I was standing on the deck or the dock, getting ready to get on the boat, and the video published. So I was trying to finish some comments, and just realized, you know, we have to wait. Comments will be there when we get back. Gotta focus on right now, otherwise I'll get distracted and keep missing the shots. Someone had some nice brand new water shoes that we got in Cebu. Where are those water shoes? Where are they? Back in the room, yes. Didn't realize this is the zip line right here. Interesting. So we could actually zip line down.
Not ready yet.
What?
Because our boat is there.
Oh, so what are they gonna do? We'll walk back over. Yeah, so this you have to pay $250 ahead of time. You get your helmets and then you come up here. So we didn't get the helmets or pay ahead of time, so we are not able to do it. You can't come up and do it. You have to go pay somewhere else to come up. Everything's like overly bureaucratic and organized. Normally you just come up here, they throw something on, you go. But this is a national park, so they got a lot more bureaucracy, I think. Nice view. Nice views. The girl we missed was screaming the whole way down. Yeah, pretty much everywhere up here is a nice view. Yeah, so not a big deal, but the boat guy should have probably told us that there was a zip line up here, because you have to get the helmets down there. Our bad, again, we just presumed, so we should always be asking. They presume that we know, and we presume that they are going to tell us. So if you come and ask about the zip line on top of the hill so you don't have to walk down. 250 pesos from what they said on top. And we're taking an alternate stairway down. So we came down on the other side of the island from where our boat is, so we're probably gonna have to walk through the water to get back to our boat. So this is where the zip line goes down over on that side over there, and you walk back on the pontoons, and then you come back around. Came down from there, we have to walk back over to the boats. The little girl walking past has hit her head. Island number 2. More steps. Okay, I think we're going snorkeling. We're gonna tie off here somewhere and then swim around. Dig your... Okay, on 3. Step off the end, boss. Step off the end. 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? Okay. Bah. Here. You been having it on the whole time?
I guess so.
Turn it off then. Yeah, if you can see that, that's water coming out of the GoPro. So, they are not as waterproof as at all. So we went snorkeling off the end of that boat, just like I've done a dozen other times with GoPros, and when we tried to turn it on, didn't turn on. Went back on the boat, tried to reset it like I normally have to reset it. Opened up the battery case and water spilled out. So the waterproof battery case either wasn't shut completely or it was defective and let water in. So I might have lost all the video from Angela City, driving all the way up here, all the stuff we did prior to that. So it's kind of puts you in a bad mood. So hard to sit back and enjoy the rest of it. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if it turns out when we get back to the room tonight, so we won't know until then. So this is the difference a couple minutes makes. We got here a few minutes early, we had this whole thing to ourselves. Now it is, the view is definitely different. So we just found out the table's for rent. This guy said 200 pesos if you want to rent one of these tables all day. We do not, so we're heading out. We've already been here about an hour. Yes, we were hanging out about 45 minutes, trying to fix the GoPro and then going through some comments and looking at some other stuff. And dude came up to us and said, "Oh yeah, the table's for rent, 200 pesos for all day." So we said, "Thanks, we're heading out." And we're gonna go swim, I think, a little bit before we leave here. But 100 Islands, interesting, definitely a touristy type place. I'm not sure I would come back, but it's nice just to see at least once. Yeah, it's different. I'm so used to the GoPro. Recording with this, it's just a much narrower field of view. And the stabilization kicks my ass. That stabilization that I'm used to. Okay, so just a recap. We are at 100 Islands, Philippines, and I don't know if I lost all my footage for the GoPro. If I did, we are starting brand new here and then going the rest of our trip. If not, then I'll kind of delete this, and we'll have to buy a new GoPro probably, because I'm pretty sure the salt water destroys any kind of electronics, so there's really no way to dry it out. I'm just hoping that the memory card lasts long enough for me to get the footage off of it tonight, or this afternoon when we get back. 100 Islands is basically it's a national park. I haven't done a lot of research on it. We kind of showed up here yesterday. We were going to check it out, and we ended up staying for the island hopping tour. It was about 2,000 pesos for everything. For the boat, they charge you for the boat. So it's really bureaucratic setup. They rent you small, medium, and large. Small is like 2 to so many people, and then medium. And so most people bring their own groups. So all of these are groups. We are the only couple I've seen here. Everybody else is in large groups, or at least medium-sized groups. And it's packed. I mean, it's a weekend, so I understand. It's Saturday morning, so there's a ton of people here. Very nice. Bless you. Expelling those demons. All right, so we're gonna go walk around the island a little bit. So interesting statue set up. Very short. And some boat parking drama. We're smashing these guys next to us, of course. We're just smashing these boats behind us. This is one of, I think this is island number 4. This is called Children's Island. So we're gonna go walk around for a while. So it's our boat there, and we're gonna hang out here. We don't know exactly where we are. I think we're at the front. The guy tries to give an explanation, but what he says and what we understand are two different things.
So that's why they call it Children's Island.
Why?
It's only for kids because it's very shallow there.
Ah, okay. So shallow beach, that's why it's Children's Island. We're gonna rent a kayak for like $250 for 1 hour. We're gonna go paddle around. Okay, we don't have the GoPro, so I beached us. We are out paddling, found a little private beach all to ourselves. Of course, full of trash, but nice. Bit seaweed. There's a lot of seaweed out here. I guess it's to be expected. But this little thing over here, I can't tell what that is. Looks like an island, a cave. Looks like it collapsed, and they're climbing in there. So I'm gonna put the camera away and we're gonna paddle a little farther, see how it goes. So we just came back from the kayak. We went to about 3 islands, saw that little cave that we just originally saw at our little beach. It's nice, kayaking's fun. So we're gonna do some swimming here and then probably get back on the boat. So we saved 3 pair of flip-flops. They just keep floating down, so it appears we are the only ones who care about these random flip-flops. Oh. Yeah, we went swimming for a while. And we had some peanuts. Now we're done. So we are on our way to the last island. After that, that's the end of the end of the 100 islands that we get to see. There's probably 94 more, 93 more. Although we did see about 3 islands on the kayak. So this is the Church Island, or the Shrine Island, I think it was. It's the small one. So we are back to climbing stairs. What was the banana boat price? I think it was like 15 minutes for 250 pesos. But you gotta have 6 people. Yes, this is a tourist type island hopping destination. Yeah, that's huge. But also a very good view from up there. And we're on our way down. And that is our island hopping. Well, 1,000 islands, 100 islands. Okay, so we found out that there is a festival going on. The reason everything is so expensive is because of the festival. And if you can see, there's a ton of people, a ton of stuff. We bought a t-shirt and we were talking to the lady and she was basically giving us the rundown. I forget the name of the festival. Do you remember what the name of the festival is?
No, I don't remember.
So, this is the festival. That's pretty irritating. The loudest scooter. So, like, the worst possible festival that I could go to would be a festival where they had loud scooters. So they get like 125 scooter and they put a huge pipes on it, make it as loud as possible to irritate foreign travelers. I'm pretty sure that's the plan. But there's a big turnout, a lot of people to watch it. I love this Toyota Land Cruiser. There you go. So we are walking the boulevard. So the scooters are on the other side. You can still hear them. There are a ton of group tours, which explains it because of the festival. And that religious island, there's a lot of pilgrims. Oh! Woo! And that's where we left for the boat thing earlier. Police out in force. I've headed this way. I get something to drink. Okay, so we're back at the place where she dropped her glasses in. We came a little bit later, so we have to sit down by the other end, by the stairway.